Hey, here you go. This is all you.
Do you want me to actually use your camera to get
Babe, you smell like people. I'm about to be out.
Thank you. Here, which one still need one? Here. This guy. Am I allowed to address this or no?
Yeah, you can just about stuck, no problem.
Oh yeah, my camera.
No, can we be in this video?
Go do the all hands. We'll be back. You gonna stay here?
How do you
Stay here?
Yeah, Tim can stay
Yeah,
there.
I'll do it. I got it.
I'm not important. You know, I don't need to go to the briefing. I'm just staying out down here.
What time?
We need. Where's the force?
What time's those gates closed? 11. I go, yeah.
11:30, I think. I have no schedule on my phone.
He's working on yours right now,
I'll just take this.
Chris, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, of course.
Alright, who was the last one?
M240B.
Here we go. Alright, so the first thing we worked through was a 4-man stack. So give me a 1-man. He's going to be in the room first. Alright.
Y'all are good friends?
Yeah.
Good, because it'd be kind of awkward if you,
Didn't know each
We're
other.
going to get really close. So 2-man, 3-man, 4-man. So each person in the 4-man stack has their own sector of security. So, number 1 man, you're responsible for everything directly in front of you. Number 2 man, you're looking over his shoulder. You're responsible for everything basically in this fan right here. Number 3 man, you're looking over his shoulder and you're going to be responsible for everything out this direction. Number 4 man, you're responsible for everything kind of off to the rear.
Can I turn around?
No. Yes.
Not all the time.
This is also unit dependent. If you're inside of a building, maybe you won't.
and then see, the thing is, the reason you go talk to 2 guys in the same area right here, so that when you get up to the door, you can focus solely on the door, that way if somebody pops in. And then you should have your gun over your shoulder, that way, you know, in case somebody does pop out. And then, you know, you got back.
Prison, easy ways. First person, they typically have the door. Second person will be aimed by coming around this corner right here. That way, first person, they don't have to keep on looking back and forth because at this range, you only have split second.
Yep. So we train for a variety of environments. So you have to stay like really flexible. So units, when you guys will drill this for hours and hours and hours in all possible scenarios. And you'll have what we call TTPs, tactical tasks and procedures, or SOPs, standard operating procedures, that you guys will know by heart. You'll know exactly what to do for every possible situation.
Level, let's clear some rooms.
All right, let's clear some rooms.
All right, so like you're gonna be really tight.
I just realized there's a light on this thing.
You guys got to be like really close.
It's easier.
There you go.
That way. There you go. The same way. That foot in between his legs. There you go.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you good? And then that foot in between his legs. We're literally that close. All right. Now, the signal. All right, you get up to the door.
We're not ready yet. All rifles at this point, high ready. There we go. Fangs out. All right, that's what I want to see.
All right. So you get up to the door. You're like, oh my goodness, there might be a bad guy in that room. All right. So you're gonna signal to everybody that there's a door ahead of you, right? So you're gonna reach around behind you, slap your buddy.
Not his gun.
Not on the gun, because in case he has to shoot. Shoot, but like, probably take this hand off. Probably take this hand off and reach
You're
around.
firing him and just like slap him. He needs to know.
Yeah, and that
He needs to know.
I feel bad for Hunter.
You hit him. And then when it gets to you, you pass it back forward to let everybody know that you got it.
Everyone's ready.
All right. Then when it gets to you, that's when you're going in.
All right. So you come in the door and you take whatever path you want. Usually what we call is the path of least resistance. So whatever it is, wherever your momentum is taking you, wherever you see like the initial threat, whatever is just like the clearest path. So the way we did it is the number 1 man came straight into the room. So let's stick with that. So you come straight in. So you're focusing on clearing this corner, and then you slowly scan across as you come into the room. Number 2 man. The reason we're so close is you are like right behind him. You guys got to be basically coming through the door at the same time. you always go in the opposite direction of the person in front of you. So he comes this way, you start off going this way. And you're responsible for clearing from this corner all the way back to that same corner.
First things first, though, before you focus down there, gotta clear that corner.
Because you never know, old Charlie's gonna be sitting here waiting for you. Pop! Number 3 man, you're coming in. Yeah, it was a little bit morbid, wasn't it? Number 3 man, you're coming in. And there's a couple different things that the 3 man is usually responsible for. Sometimes the 3 man, it's a larger, maybe responsible for a sector just over the 1 man's shoulder, kind of like in between the 1 man and the 2 man. For smaller rooms, a lot of times 3 man is looking high for the guy who might be hiding up in the rafters. This legitimately happens.
A lot.
Yeah, actually a fair amount.
Or down in the cellar. Could be coming
Down in the cellar. One of those two. But again, it's like situational dependent. And then number 4 man, you're right behind the number 3 man. You come in, you're looking at this corner, and then you turn it around and you're making sure that no one is coming in behind you. And when you guys are clearing an entire building and you're going from room to room to room to room, you always want to have good security behind you. Because you never know, when you guys play paintball, you never know when people are moving around in buildings, coming up behind you. So you always want to be secure. In everything the Army always does when we're out on combat patrols, the number 1 thing is security. We always have security. Because we don't fall asleep on the job. Everyone does security. So number 4 man comes in, takes a quick look around, and then ready to go. Security on the rear door. So
You're fine. Smile.
you got basically from this corner to about here. You've got from that corner to this corner.
Don't aim that thing at me.
You've got high, got everything in the middle. So you guys have eliminated all the bad guys. The room is clear. Now we want to know, we want to make sure that everyone's okay, because we've been focusing entirely. Yes? You have a question?
Yes. Well, not a question so much as a comment. Alright, but the reason you guys are only coming halfway into the room is because if he's watching that corner, we don't want you all the way into the corner. So
Exactly.
if you only come halfway, then he can still look there without, pointing his rifle at you. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Basic stuff. Alright, so now that we've cleared the room, we've eliminated all bad guys in the room, we want to make sure everyone's okay. So we do like a quick checkup. Now for different units it's different. In West Point we typically use the number system, and it's based on the number you wore in the stack. So you saw we did our demo, it was 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 4 up. So you sound off. 1 up, 2 up, 3 up. Alright, and then the team leader is either usually the number 2 or the number 3 man. Say it's the number 2 man. Says, like, room secure. Say, room clear.
We're trying to clear a building over here.
Come on! So you might say, team leader says, room clear, stack on me. And then you guys get back in the 4-man stack in the same order you were outside along this wall, ready to come back out. So team leader, go. Room clear, stack on me. You're up.
Yes!
Chris, you're dead.
Once everyone's back in the stack,
I think I'm a little old for you guys.
once everyone's ready, you're going to say, because usually you guys do have more friendlies out in the hallway pulling security, and you don't want to get shot by your own guys, you say, 4 friendlies coming out!
4 friendlies coming out.
And then you move out. Awesome.
Stop short of the corner because you never know who's outside.
Exactly.
So, also rule of thumb, never come past this. Don't want to stick the barrel out because then it's a dead giveaway.
Guys, you might want to move out of there. The young kids might want to move back. There you go.
Yeah, you guys want to just run through it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Without us interrupting you.
All right, without us interrupting you.
See if they learn.
Slightly
Alpha team, stack on the door.
Like right about the
Harold.
door handle. Yeah, that way anybody comes around the corner, they have quick. Second person is looking over the shoulder more in the distance. So that way the first man, like if anything pops out of that corner, he's got it. Second man. Third person has the side. Rear person in the back.
1 up, 2 up, 3 up.
4 up. Room clear, stack up on me.
Four friendlies coming out.
Yeah, let's get these guys a hand. That was awesome.
We can help each other out with
I like it. So just so you guys know, the basic format for the military has been pretty much the same for decades. Something that kind of some of the basic theories of using angles and everything, you guys really, it really does apply to paintball. You kind of know about that. It's developed over time. It's been refined as we've gotten weapons that are better for close combat. In World War II, you know, they were using these long M1 Garands, trying to clear rooms. You're coming in with a rifle about this long, trying to clear a room. It's really awkward, and you're not very good at it. It's difficult. We've gotten very, very, very good at clearing rooms. We've developed a lot of good systems. The exact basic format that we just taught you is exactly the same stuff that U.S. Army Rangers, Special Forces, Delta Force type people use, and they just rehearse it. They get really good at the basics because that's really the secret right there. It's not all that fancy stuff where you see Spetsnaz doing backflips, throwing hatchets. You get really good at the basics and you don't rush it. Slow is smooth. You get smooth. Smooth is fast. That's the real secret. You guys just learned something that real soldiers deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan have used, soldiers before them have used, taken flight during it. So thanks guys for doing that training. It was really awesome. You guys really rocked.
The way that he's holding it, the shell jack is on this side. Wouldn't it burn his armor if the shell landed on his side?
It might.
So you have to hold it with righty.
You could honestly. I shoot ambidextrous, and something that's I've learned to do since when you're coming in and you're clearing using real guns. And you're clearing rooms when I'm coming up on a door this way. Really,
Chris, move your head.
like I said, I want to be on the right. So as I'm coming up to a corner kind of by myself, I kind of pie the corner. But say I was coming up this way and I'm walking up a hallway and I've got the rifle in my right hand and I'm trying to now my shoulder's out. So just switch and shoot left-handed. So we wear a lot of protective gear. I wear fireproof gloves. This is also fire retardant material. So I've gotten hot shells falling down, inside my gear, getting on my sleeves or whatever.
You'll have 3
You
guys
just kind of roll with it.
Typically, one thing
But we try to protect ourselves as much as possible.
whoever
from
has
that
the
kind of
vantage
stuff.
point, they'll call
And you also, you don't put your hand directly
So
over
what
that
they'll do,
because it'll make
since
your
they
band
can
jump.
already see partial way into the room.
But yeah, that's the basic stuff. So thanks guys for that. That was really good. You guys really rocked.
Because you don't want to take away that vantage. If you already have earned it, you're going to keep it. You're not going to stack up
Sweet.
on the
All
door
right,
just
who else
to
wants
get
to do it?
routine. So stay there.
Here you go, John. All right, let's get a few more people over here.
Thank you.